There are some earbuds that gives you a superb first impression, and the Taotronics that we're looking at today does exactly that.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
Sometimes you just come around an earbuds that works great and does what it sets out to do. So will this be your next earbuds? Welcome to a review of the Taotronics Soundliberty 97. Hello, my name is Sean and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do a lot of tech reviews as well as unboxing, and if that is something that interests you, do consider subscribing to this channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, as well as share this video to all your friends around. And with that said, let's get on with the review of the Taotronics Soundliberty 97. So these earbuds were sent over to me from Taotronics for review, but although they have sent me these earbuds, I'll still be providing you my honest opinion so you know what you're getting into before buying these earbuds. The Taotronics Soundliberty 97 retails for about 200 Malaysia ringgit, and that's about US 52. You'll occasionally get some discounts from Taotronics website, so do check out some of my links in the description below. The 97 is the type of earbuds that when I first get my hands on them, I know it's gonna be good, and everything from the build quality, the finish, and the fit of the earbuds are all on point. So the case is made of a plastic finish, although really light, but because of that build quality, it doesn't make the earbuds feel cheaply made. And I like that Taotronics is not using some glossy plastic on this one and give it a very nice matte black finish. Yes, over time you still get some scratches on these, but at least it's better than a gloss black plastic. So the front of the case, you get the Taotronics branding there in a nice bronze gold color, and it's the type of color combo that I really like, and it really works, and it reminds me a lot of the original Edifier X3. At the side of the earbuds, you get a USB-C charging port, and once you plug it in, the LED light in the front lights up in white, so it lets you know that it's charging, and it'll turn off once the case is fully charged. From my test, there's really no way to tell the battery life of the case, so that's that. And at the back of the case, you get a button to reset the earbuds itself. So opening the lid is really nice, and the lid snaps into place at the end of the stroke to give you a very nice access point when your lid is open. And once your lid is open, the earbuds turns on and starts connecting to your device. The earbud sits inside the case and is super similar to the likes of the Edifier X3, and I think the design of the buds itself is about 95% similar in shape. The front of the earbuds, you get the nice touch sensor with the Taotronics logo on the surface. It also comes in that same bronze gold color, and at the bottom you get a tiny blue LED indicator that lights up gently, but the LED doesn't go away even when you're playing music, but pulses gracefully instead. Fortunately, it's not blindingly bright and doesn't really annoy anyone. The inside of the earbuds are very nicely contoured, also very similar to what you get with the X3, and this kind of earbud shape sits inside my ear super comfortably, and once you position it nicely, it gives you an amazing seal, which is really essential for any TWS earbuds. I also really like the battery performance of the 97, and seeing that it has the same size as the X3, it actually comes with a bigger battery capacity at 9 hours, and the case will charge it up and give it an additional 20 hours of battery, so total at about 29 hours. Contrasting that, the X3 only has 6 hours and the case gives it an additional 18 hours. The 97 also comes with a quick charge feature, so 10 minutes of charging will give you a total of 2 hours of playback time, and the case charges up from empty in about 2 hours. So the 97 is a pretty well-spec'd earbuds, and although it doesn't come with Qualcomm's 3040 chipset, it comes with a pretty rare chipset, which is the QCC 3026 chipset that we last saw only on the original Edifier TWS-NB. This chipset gives you support for aptX, AAC, and SBC audio codec. These earbuds comes with a super high IPX8 water resistant rating, and is the maximum rating in water resistant, and ideally it should even protect you from swimming. However, that's not what Taotronics promotes, but at least you don't have to worry about getting it wet. One downside of the 97 is that it doesn't support seamless mono and stereo mode. Out of the box, the left earbuds is the master earbuds, and if you want to use the right earbuds, you need to connect that side to the phone as well. Lastly, there's no multi-point support on these earbuds. So Taotronics markets this as a bassy earbuds, and I must say that they are right. These earbuds generally sound really nice and solid. The bass on the 97 is not deep, but is the rumbling kind of bass if your music is tuned that way, meaning it gives you that nice sub-bass sensation rather than some aggressive kicks, which for some music is really enjoyable. With most music, I think it gives you a very super nice detail and depth. Mids, lows and highs are simply amazing, and if you listen to Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, just brings out all of the instruments. I would say in the vocal department, it doesn't seem to project them at the forefront, rather it emphasizes more on all the instruments in the song. So music separation is also very good on this and gives you very good separation if you can hear exactly where all the vocals are coming from, so super impressive stuff there.
So this is a test to see if the Taotronics Soundliberty 97 is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear the difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below.
So latency performance on these earbuds is also pretty good, but this appears to have a little bit of delay when gaming. The delay isn't noticeable, and for casual gaming it's really still very playable. Watching movies and videos on this have no noticeable delay. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds. The 97 gives you a super comprehensive control set and lets you control everything that you need for your media. So to increase the volume, tap once on the right earbuds and it will slowly increase your volume, and to reduce your volume, tap once on the left earbuds. To play or pause media, double tap on either side of the earbuds and it will play or pause your media, very convenient. And to skip tracks forward, triple tap on the right earbuds, and to skip tracks backwards, triple tap on the left earbuds. To call your assistant, tap and hold on either earbuds until you hear a beep and it will pause your media and call out your assistant. So, good stuff there. And so that's all of the controls you get with the Taotronics 97. So overall, I'm very impressed with this earbud from Taotronics, and yeah, it doesn't have the latest and greatest chipset, but for its price to performance ratio, I think this earbuds is well worth its price tag. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.